Hello everyone, this is Veronica Buzzing with V. Welcome to another video. Well, today's video is a collaboration group swap hosted by Janae Guzman, who is Happy Mail Obsessed on Instagram. And so my partner is none other than Crystal, who is so talented, and I am so excited to swap with her and at the same time have the jitters too because she's so talented. I just hope I'm able to compare to her. So I was showing my box, and our box consists of 6 favorites that we automatically go to, and so I made this little jar. It's an SVG file from Silhouette, and I filled it with rosettes. So it is filled to the rim of rosettes, and I'm only going to show 2, but I did sew on the edges of the rosette. I could not find my die for this. I was so upset. I had to do this by hand. So I filled it up and I added hearts in the centers, and they're different sizes, a 1/2 inch and a 1/4 inch. And the next is, we went with the Sweet Story collections. Thank you so much, Crystal, for allowing me to play with this collection. It's my first time playing with it and I had so much fun with it. So here is a miniature embellishment box, which I hand painted these beads to match the Sweet Story collection, and these beads are completely inspired by Minty Crafts by Charlie. She's on Instagram, and she also sells them. If you want to go purchase from her, I will link her below. But I love her idea, and I had to do the Sweet Story for Crystal in these, and made the little dog, a little swan, and some strawberries. And these are my first beads, so I was able to practice with them. Oh no, these are my second. I did a Halloween theme for some swap partners recently, so this is my second take on these beads, but I had so much fun with them, and I put them in this miniature embellishment box, which I picked up at Dollar Tree, and I decorated it as a little miniature suitcase. Okay, next is this basket here, which is a Silhouette file as well. I'll have all the Silhouette files down below. And I filled it with handmade flowers that I made. And I also decorated the box and put a rosette, a butterfly, and a little a candy piece there. And so I am so happy for this because you know that vending machine that was started by Adriana Alvarez, and I did the SVG file. Well, I went ahead and did a backpack from that SVG file. You just have to tweak it a little bit. I did do it way too huge, and so it is a pretty good size. I think it's about 8 inches high and by 6. So this one was pretty big, and I'm filling it with my embellishments, my go-to. So one of my go-to was the flowers. I always reach for flowers when swapping, and then always something new, which is the beads. I always try to include something new. And then also what I've been working on, which are these fishtail banners I've been working on recently. And so I love making them. And so I made her 6 of those, and bag toppers are also my go-to, so I made her some bag toppers as well. And everything has been stitched with the sewing machine. There was one that I completely forgot. I got carried away and went ahead and started layering all the pieces, and forgot to do some stitching on one of them. But I did also add some charms to some of them. Here is the horse, and I think it's so cute. I did use some stickers, some puffy stickers as well, and also some chipboard. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this swap with Crystal. And here's another one. I included the rainbow, the acetate piece that comes in the ephemera. So that one was the one that I forgot to stitch on, so that one went ahead kind of slipped through the cracks. And then I made her a vending machine, but I did do something different with it. A lot of people have been making these, and there were some complaints of not being able to add embellishments in these boxes. So I went ahead and created a box to fit behind those little chip bags, and then I made that shelving a little bit more skinny, slender, so it's kind of like a faux box. And those, they do have little crochet hearts in them if she wants to open them, but she doesn't have to. They're kind of like a faux chip bag, and they're glued to a piece of paper just to give the illusion of having many chip bags in those little boxes. And then I added a little mix of a fruit that she could use for her sequence as well, and I thought it went well with this collection, since this collection does have fruit. And so I did do those crepe paper hearts as well, just to as a filler. I used it as a filler just to fill the bottom portion of the vending machine. So here is the box right behind the chip bag shelving, and I did do some stitching on the layers, and then I added some bows, because bows are my absolute go-to, must include in a swap. And so these bows are 3D bows, and I did some stitching as well on them. They're all made with the strawberry paper pattern and layered with some pink cardstock for Michaels. And I just love them. I think it's a really good touch to add to a swap, especially being 3D. And it just makes a bow look just so out there, so I added that in these boxes. So I was happy to do that with the vending machine, something new. I did get so much inspiration from people making these. A lot of people were doing sequins. A lot of people were putting boxes in there instead of the shelving, or making larger chip bags instead of miniature ones like these. And so as you can see, I added some sequins to mimic some of the others that were adding sequence mixes in there as well. So I got so much ideas. Here's another fishtail banner with a little birdie. I love that little birdie. And super layered fishtail banners with some charms as well. And shakers are my absolute go-to, which I love. If I have time, I will include a shaker. But in this swap, I didn't have any time, so I did substitute some of the tulle and added some sequins behind the tulle heart, so it was kind of like a shaker instead of using acetate. But I love using acetate in a shaker. I think it's really nice in a swap. And so here's the duck. The duck is so cute. I love how the wording is just plastered over him. And then here is a butterfly, and just super embellished, super layered with some wording. And one thing with the sweet story is the ephemera is huge, and so I was unable to work too much with the ephemera. I think I was able to utilize the puffy stickers more than the ephemera, but it's nice to have the ephemera as well. So I'm just making some room here for this envelope. So I sewed around the envelope and added some detailing in the front, and added a Velcro for the closure, and just put some goodies in here for her. And these are some dots that I forgot what they're called, and I found at Hobby Lobby, and some flowers as well. And here's another. I love that swan. That swan right there is the one on the beads. That's where I got the idea for that. And then I gave her a Sizzix die. I love the butterfly Sizzix die, along with some more flowers by Paper Studio. And hopefully she doesn't have that die. I try to give dies out in my swaps. I think it's such a nice touch. And then I made her some more of these rosettes, which I embossed the edges, like the Paper Studio rosettes and then added the swan stickers in the middle. I'm giving her some more flowers. You can't have enough flowers. And so here it all is. I believe I added, yes, I did add more to her swap. So please go ahead and check her out. And thank you so much, Janae, for inviting me. I had so much fun with this swap. And Crystal, I am so glad I was able to swap with you. You're one of my people on my list. And there's several other amazing crafters in this swap. So please check the link below to follow everyone, because you do not want to miss this. Oh my goodness, it's just amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video. Bye.